Hey everybody over at Anthem Central, how you guys all doing today? My name is Matt, and I'm back again with another video discussing a recent announcement made from the PAX West event on the Anthem panel, of course, where we got a lot of new gameplay, a lot of new news, and a lot of new footage, and I would like to give you guys just a little insight as to what we will be seeing with the single-player content, the campaign content, the missions and stuff when the game releases, and something very, very positive about the DLC. Now, DLC, of course, is one of the most essential things to any modern game in 2018, where years ago DLC really wasn't a thing because with a cartridge on a local game console, you really didn't think about DLC. Whatever shipped on the game is what came with it. Super Mario 64 in 1995 didn't have anything extra added. It was only the core game. And this, in a bad way, has kind of given developers the incentives to be lazy because now they can just release things in a future update. But what I really am excited about, what Anthem has said that I am extremely looking positive on, is the fact that all DLC they have announced, or at least all mission DLC, every mission single player related DLC will be free, which is absolutely amazing. And this is something that a lot of companies have been doing recently to try to give themselves a little bit of an edge over the competition. And again, this doesn't say for microtransactions, and that's fine because they have to support themselves somehow. The $60 from the actual purchase sometimes isn't enough, and companies do like to support themselves in other ways, and I am perfectly fine with that, having just a standard microtransaction kind of thing in game. But what I don't like is when content that could benefit a user, stuff that actually affects gameplay and actually changes up the way this game works and the amount of content you have access to, when that stuff is put behind a paywall, that's kind of where I get into more of a gray zone. And the fact that all mission content will be free is absolutely amazing and a very bold move from BioWare, because if people don't buy the game enough at launch, they'd be running a very serious risk of not getting that extra money from support in DLC. And honestly, I noticed that a lot of game franchises have been at either a very good point on the spectrum or at a very bad point. A couple games that come to my mind is Ghost Recon Wildlands, which had some good content at launch, but for a long time really didn't have enough. And when they released updates, you'd have to pay still, standard price for DLC, which I really wasn't on board with. I also noticed that with Call of Duty obviously being one of the biggest culprits, having a ridiculous amount of price on the maps, being like $15 for a map pack, which is just insane considering the games get very boring, and a lot of these maps, especially the recent DLC pack for Black Ops 3, are all old maps from previous Call of Duty games, and the only way to get it was to spend $60 on a pre-order through the PlayStation Store. There have been a lot of companies, though, who have been trying to redeem themselves, it seems. Battlefield 5 has also made the commitment to free DLC, which is very nice to see. Man, let me tell you, that is really positive for Battlefield. Fortnite has had an unbelievable community model, which has attracted so many people and made them tenfold the amount of money that they thought they would, because their community model is just so fantastic and constantly engaging, and really does seem to reward the people that are putting time into the game that might not even be spending money on it. So that's the end. That's the main message I'm trying to get at here. You treat the fans well, they'll treat you better back. And that's what I noticed. You get what you really put in, you get out. So if Anthem ready commits, which they have, to free DLC, I think they will get a lot of wonderful community support out. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching the video. With that being said, my name is Matt, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.